the time flies. Had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right. I wanna be on the ground when the time flies. Had so many friends go, I wonder when it's my time. I live every day like I'll die by the nighttime. It took me so long getting back to my right mind. 5 days straight, no rest, oh well. Don't need no scale. I've been on my, I don't need no help. Always getting money, rains, no sleep.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Houston Texans. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
We're set. 19. Right there, 54 Mike. Here we go,
They run high. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. A bad start there, a big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. On 2nd and 15 now. Watson finding some room at midfield. Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the stick.
We're set. 19. Mike 54. It's been a long day for you. Shift. Hey, 59!
First down, a run with Hyde. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 48-yard line.
We're set. 19. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. I'm here all day.
On 2nd and 11 now. Watson. And he couldn't get rid of the football, trying to buy a little time, but he'll just tuck it and go down.
Yeah, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
Watson now to throw. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 23. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times, because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Watson. This is caught. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. From 21 yards away, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 1st down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Out to his left. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And this is going to get out of bounds, so they will gain a bit of yardage on the play, actually, and they'll hold on to the football as well.
Double tight, double tight. Hey, you got 3.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
I'll go special.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. And he's got Lockett. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 1st down, Seattle on a pickup of 13. Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Big-time pickup for them, and now I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves, this part of the field, I take my shot at the end zone, because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. Makes it a lot tougher to run those routes. You still got a chance to actually run past people right now. Take your shot at the end zone early in the down and distance count.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Wilson going to throw again. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. 6-0 our score after 1.
With the score, Texans 6, Seahawks 0.
40. Right here, 41 Mike. Hey, alert. Give me that ball. Give me that ball, defense.
3rd and short, it's Procise. He'll have a 1st down inside the 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. 22 yards. As his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. Pete Carroll in that familiar hands-on-knees pose. His guys will go for 2 here. From the gun, it's Wilson. Sliding out of the pocket to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. He'll try and run it. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Watson going to give this one to Miller. He's got a 1st down and much more inside the 20. Touchdown, Houston. Lamar Miller, 32 yards. And the Texans have taken the lead.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
This time, the extra point up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. A touchdown would tie it. They trail 13-6. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
We got three, fellas. We got three.
On 2nd and 1, Wilson. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. Look at the big man rumble. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Will Dissly, 57 yards, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. From the shotgun, Wilson. And that is caught for the 2 points. And I guess that makes up for the earlier missed 2-point try here to get him to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness, it reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the 3-point shot. And people are starting to realize that 3 for 2 is really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their own 44. Here's Watson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Dancing to his left. He finds Hopkins complete. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
Hey, 31! Hey, we got to snap it. We got to snap it.
They'll run on 1st down. Hyde, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd and 12, Watson. It's complete to Hopkins. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. A big one there for the Texans, 18 yards. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half. And this results in 6. Touchdown! Deshaun Watson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Texans have retaken the lead.
Well, this was a pass all the way, but he just kept buying time, didn't he? It was kind of like, wait. Oh, it's open. Time to hot-foot it and go. And, boy, was he successful.
Yeah, didn't go to the outside toward the pylon, just straight ahead, middle third of the field.
Shortest distance between 2 points. Straight line.
Bill O'Brien with a call here. We'll go for 2. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Now Watson, he's going to lead the Texans up to go for 2.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, Watson. Flush to his right. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game. Yeah. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. The lightning rod, J.J. Watt with a sack. Now it's Carson, and an alley to run. They get 11 back on that one. It moves to third down. On third down, Wilson. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
It's a party now. It's a party now.
To throw is Wilson. They'll run the screen with Carson. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks. So from the 36 now, first and 10. That's caught by Hollister. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A very solid gain of 27. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. Here's Carson. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Here's Wilson to throw. And it's a Seattle Seahawks touchdown. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes, because that's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far, and fun to watch.
Let's go double count right here, double count.
Operating from the gun, Wilson escaping the pressure right, and this will be caught as they convert here for 2. And of course on the 2-point try had the option to run or pass. They pass it there and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there, and he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. And it's a short kick, taken right around the 19. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show him one thing, hit him with something else.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks. This is Procise on the carry. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. Tashawn Gibson there on the tackle.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
From just shy of midfield, Wilson, and now he's going to use his legs. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now Wilson on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Clemson product, DJ Reader, got in for the sack. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a second down and 17. They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. From the 22, Watson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball in this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. It's almost like a reverse red zone. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
It'll be a gain of 17, but even with that, they'll be well short here for fourth down. Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on fourth.
I got him.
They're going for it. It's Watson. And the catch made by Hopkins. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan first down.
We always hear about guys wanting to make plays that quiet a crowd.
Yeah,
after that one.
Here in the third quarter, they were hoping to get the stop, get the football back. Not the case.
What a completion on a fourth down play.
On first down, Watson eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
Check. Watch me before. Focus, defense, focus.
Check 4. 24. Shoot.
81.
Hey, no timeout.
A first down carry now for Miller. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Seattle, Washington. And we've got a dandy here. A one-point game as we begin the fourth.
Kill.
55.
They keep it with Miller on first down. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, That's not a guy they want to see consistently. On second down, Hyde.
Go, 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 run, run, run!
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll try the air now with Watson. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Back to throw, Watson. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. DeAndre Hopkins. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Texans have once again taken the lead. A big spot now for the Texans as they'll try for 2.
Stay with your man.
Watson. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
And every receiver's coach, everywhere, seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
Their own 32-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And some room to maneuver. A big run there, 29 yards and a first. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage and anybody could run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys good, backside guys,
man,
that's what you're supposed to do?
I've had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable gain.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down to avoid taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. Oh, no, he lost the football.
Boom all day. Woo!
So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. Buying time to his left. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down. 4th down. Here's Wilson. Completes it to Dixon. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
Check 55 to Mike. Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day, offense. Go. It's going to be a long day.
On first down, it's Carson. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Now Wilson. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete. The former first-round pick, Vernon Hargraves, the one who was there defensively. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. He's back to throw. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They run for it with Carson. They didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. He'll look to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. Throwing now is Wilson. He's got it. And he'll get into the end zone. So now a field goal would only tie as they up their lead to 3. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair.
Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. We're still, you were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago. Boy, the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying, "Fly, Eagles, fly," as they get ready to match up with the Indianapolis Colts. Here's the punter, Rigoberto Sanchez, on to get us started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field.
We play to win. Let's go. Mike, sit.
180.
Tighten up. Pull it together. He's checking.
Sunday. Here, sit.
Kill it, motion me out.
Undercrunch.
Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
You think you gonna get this? Hey, watch the edge. Joker.
Let's go. Great.
Watch twist.
He's coming. We got double up.
First carry now for Jordan Howard. So quick on the spin.
He's spinning, man.
And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Big edge. SOS.
On first, they go right back to Howard. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for second down.
Pac-Man. 280.
50 to Mike. So we got man. Hey,
Stash.
24.
Wentz off the fake handoff to Howard. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. That sack by the DN, Danico Autry.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play-action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack.
Mike, 50. Switch up.
Shotgun now for Wentz. Get across midfield. 25 yards that time. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Watch the whip.
Now Howard. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short. On 2nd down now, it's Howard. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 10 yards there and an Eagle first down. A good run by Jordan Howard, and now another 1st and 10.
Mike's 50.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wentz. And he finds Howard complete. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
6-6. Pull it high.
On play action, it's Wentz. And he's going to go down. They they sack him back right around the 30. The linebacker, Darius Leonard, applied the heat.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. 3rd and long, why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play-action sack. So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
It sounds like you're going negative on me.
I was.
Sounds like you're thinking the 3's just not that good.
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So.
Well, here's the deal. Getting the 3 is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 42. Now a run with Mack. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Brissett. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little gain. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime report.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Now this one to his running back out of the backfield. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. And he gets it to Funchess complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break.
Just like that. Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
They'll run here with Mack. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Colts have taken the lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
Yeah, especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. Now a play fake. Wentz. He almost had it. The big D lineman nearly had an interception. Instead, it falls down incomplete.
Defense in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. From the gun, it's Wentz. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is fourth down.
Kill, kill, kill.
Lefty, lefty.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on fourth down and 9.
Check three, check three.
Let's find 7.
They do go for it. It's Wentz. Aguilar has it. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
Watch the ship.
Hey, empty. Empty.
Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill.
Protein spill.
Kill, 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 kill.
Working from the gun, Wentz. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
I'm letting you know right now.
We're good, we're good.
Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it. Chef.
Hey, ram.
Now Wentz. Completes it to Aguilar. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts' 31-yard line. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away. And this is just outside the right upright. It's no good. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the 3rd quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. Now Mack. And from the 25, they worked this to the 29, a gain of 4. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6.
Come on, baby. Come on, let's go.
To throw, Brissett. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That one for Indianapolis, resulting in 15 yards and a fresh set of downs. A first down throw for Brissett. Ebron with it over the middle. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 23 yards, the final tally. Brissett going to lead his guys up first and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Here's Brissett. And this one's incomplete. He was looking for Chester Rogers that time. And that'll bring up second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
A second down throw for Brissett. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third. And this one is right down the middle. And that'll push the lead to 11-3. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though, 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
Wentz connecting with his tight end Goddard, and he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. Now from Colts territory, here's a first and 10, right at the 40.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
They run with Howard. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it second and 9.
Brings up second and 9 at the 39-yard line.
Check. Mike 50, Mike 50. Watch the run, watch the run.
On second and 9. Wentz caught by the tight end Ertz. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 23.
We got 4. We got 4.
On first down, they run with Howard. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a second and 9.
Keep playing hard.
Jamal Sheard on the stop. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9 at the Colts 22-yard line.
Hey.
On second and 9, Wentz
Get the ball right here. Let's go.
gets this to his running back, Jordan Howard. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll make it third down.
Here we go, Pac-Man. 180!
Exit. Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move.
Throwing is Wentz. And he connects with Ertz. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Under 10.
Great 15. Great 15.
Throwing on first is Wentz. And that is caught. It's Aguilar for the Eagle touchdown. 10 yards on the touchdown pass as his guys have cut the lead down to 2. They went empty backfield, all their weapons out wide, so there really was no secret here to what they were going to do.
No secret, but they still had to execute it, and they still had to protect the guy throwing the ball because oftentimes when you empty the backfield, people bring pressure at you. They managed to hold in there and successfully complete the touchdown pass.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Now Wentz again. Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. And that often runs you into a penalty.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And fortunate, really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game.
And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Give the sack to Fletcher Cox.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long. To throw is Brissett. It's caught by Funchess. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down. On third down, a run by Mack. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on fourth down. Brissett to throw for it on fourth. Funchess has it complete. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on fourth. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Mills.
Nice kick.
So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the fourth quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Go. Blue 80!
So don't say nothing. Check. Fresno.
They'll run on first down. It's Howard. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down. After he cleared the line of scrimmage, nice little hole developed.
Yeah, great blocking right there at the start. But how about his vision, finding the open spaces and letting his feet carry him to him?
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Running with Howard. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Check it out.
This is Howard on second down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a third down.
It's now third down.
Now Wentz on third down. This short throw caught by Goddard. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because it should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Look at this, a tight end carry. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
4 down. Check. Watch 88.
49. Check 49.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
We got 4 down.
Check 50.
Oh, they go with a tight end carry. He will push his way down to about the 14. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
Here we go, Pac-Man. 120!
Let's go. Let's go, defense. Here we go.
Mike 50.
Watch twist.
Back to throw. Wentz. He's got it complete to Perkins. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
Sometimes it's hard to figure, but you can live with incompletions in this situation. You can't live with these short gains that take time off the clock.
You know who loves it? This defense. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Hey, stat.
36.
Wentz going to go on 4th down. And it's caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. From 13 yards out, as his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And they will take a 7-point lead now.
Makes the score Eagles 18, Colts 11.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're down here in a one-score game. At the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
They have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving.
Here's Brissett. Ebron caught left side. A 14-yard gain for Indianapolis and also move the sticks. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Brissett now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Funches with a catch over the middle. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
I'm going to run you over. I'm going to run you over.
Brissett looks to throw. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And down to the 16-yard line. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles 16.
Hey. 4 down, 4 down, 4 down. Okay, double up.
Now Brissett. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down. So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with Matt Ryan and the Atlanta Falcons. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Green 80.
45, Mike, 45. Hey, watch the ball, watch the ball.
On first down, Wilson. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle. On first down, Carson. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That really sets him back, a loss of 6.
Watch the screen, watch the screen.
Now on 2nd and 16. Wilson flushed out right. And is this intercepted?